Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's the MLB on 2K Sports.
Fun to watch, you betcha, when Scott Kazmir's on the mound. Fun for everybody except the hitter. With Steve Phillips doing the analysis, I'm Gary Thorne. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. Citizens Bank Park. This is the home of the Phillies. My starter today, a man who's won some big ball games in his young career, Cole Hamels. Steve, as he gets in there against Tampa Bay, what are we looking for today?
Okay, Cole Hamels on the mound. Fastball, curveball, and changeup. 3 quality major league pitches, but when he needs the big out, he'll throw the changeup, and he can throw it at any time in the count.
Now sponsored by State Farm. Here's the lineup posted by Joe Madden. Steve, how about anyone in that lineup you want to highlight?
Well, Carlos Pena has that unbelievable light tower power. When he can get a hold of one, he can drive it a long way, Gary.
And it's Akinori Iwamura at the plate. He's going to lead his team off as we get ready for the first pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early.
The more base runners you get, the more pressure you put on the opponent. Single here with nobody out, put some pressure on this defense now.
And here's the defensive alignment for the Phillies.
Good, solid defensive club right here, Gary. And, they're not the best in the world, but they certainly make the routine plays.
And it's Carl Crawford now.
But, Gary, he has great speed, and that comes into...
Oh, here's Iwamura running. He squares around, and he gets this one down. And that's the first out of this ball game in the books.
You have to be willing to do things for the team. That's what he does right there, getting a quality sack bunt down, getting a runner in scoring position, and getting praise from his teammates.
And it's DJ Upton now. 1 on, 1 out. Spins, checks him at second, and he dives back safely. 1 out with a runner at second. There's a swing, fly ball down the line and left. Oh, a tremendous catch by Ibanez.
Now batting, first base, number 20.
And it's Carlos Pena now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, they picked him off. That was a dive. It was too little, too late. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrapped that inning up with 3 pitches. And we move on to the home half of the first. Doing the pitching, Scott Kazmir. For Tampa Bay, he'll be starting. And what is this Philadelphia lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
Well, Gary, I know this guy well. Scott Kazmir, drafted him when I was with the Mets organization out of high school in Texas. Back then he was throwing 95, 96 miles per hour. The velocity just isn't what it used to be. He now relies upon a very good changeup and a slider as well.
And it's Jimmy Rollins. A swing line to left center. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club.
Gary, speed now at first base. You're going to have to keep a close eye on him because he may have the green light.
We've got a chance to check out the Rays on defense as they'll be outfielding. Infield, outfield factors in this one, Steve.
Well, Jason Bartlett's a difference maker with a glove on his hand. I'll tell you what, he can pick it.
And Worth's batting. A runner on first, no out. Kazmir sets and throws. There's a swing and a liner. Base hit. Nobody could catch up to it.
That pitch above the strike zone, Gary, but he was able still to get a good part of the bat on the ball and get a base hit from it.
Here's a look at the lineup for Charlie Manuel, brought to you by State Farm. Steve, how about any bats that stand out?
Raul Ibanez is one of the better professional hitters in all of baseball. People just don't know his name that much, but a guy that gives you a quality at bat every time.
Utley at the plate. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Good pitch from Kazmir, swung on and missed.
Well, Philadelphia Phillies 2 wins, winning the National League East in 2008, 48-33 at home at Citizens Bank Park.
And he scoops it up. And there's one. And the double play, they got them both.
Now batting.
Well, the stats show that when it came to runs scored, second best for this Philadelphia team in the league.
Well, one of the keys in 08 was Jimmy Rollins, really the catalyst for that offense.
And it's Ryan Howard now, hitting .250. Hit sharply towards the hole. Throws to first, side is retired. Quick half inning there. It's over 5 pitches. Both teams still looking for that. And it's Carlos Pena now. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1.
Gary, now that he's ahead of the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
Never my decision to make.
Line shot into center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Pena. Uh-oh, that's an error. So that brings Evan Longoria to the plate. Runner on first. Throws over to first. A dive, and he's back in easily. Runner on first base, nobody out. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. There's the throw. And he's going to head.
Damn it.
Safe at second. Boy, this is a good opening for this Tampa Bay offense. 2 men in scoring position, still no one out. Now a throw over to third. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. No outs, runners at second and third. Two men in scoring position, still no one out. Hit hard. Oh, man, was that close. That
Damn,
was right
Hamels.
back at him. Somehow got out of the way. And Pena scores. And right behind him, the second run. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum. Navarro at the plate. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that'll put him on another hit.
Coming to bat, shortstop, number 8, Jason.
And we've got Bartlett batting. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Checks him at second. Trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, they caught him leaning and he is picked off. One out man on first. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. Off the wall and left. Now he's not going to take the chance. He'll stay at first base. Good offensive chance here.
Number 19, Scott Kazmir.
One out with runners at first and second. Spins and a throw behind the runner. Runners on first and second with one out. Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Gets back in time. One out with runners at first and second. Another throw over. Oh, and this time they got him picked off. A runner on first with 2 outs. Another check on the runner. Two outs and a man on first. Misses with a swing over the top of that one. 0-1.
Now, Gary, you look back to 2008, what a great season it was, winning the American League East for the first time in their existence, beating out the Yankees and Red Sox. You know, not great on the road, just held their own, but so good at home during the season.
Deep center field. And that's going to do it. Victorino's there. And so their second inning offense able to play 2 runs here. That offense is rolling now. J.P. Howell. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, it's not surprising they're going to the bullpen now. I just thought maybe they waited a little too long. Should have gone and gotten him a little bit earlier.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. That one goes foul.
We got this. Help her.
The pitch. Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes. Ibanez, who likes the hacks, got to cut it down a little there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And the play made by Longoria.
Well, this one, he skies this one way up in the air, but you know what? No matter how high you hit him, you have to hit it far. He didn't hit it very far. Easy out for the third base.
And it's Shane Victorino at the plate. Batting .292. Bases empty with 1 away. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And a fantastic catch by Crawford.
Coming to bat, third base. Number 7, Pedro Feliz.
And Feliz settles in. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a liner to right center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. And it's up against the wall. And safe, able to get in.
Well, he's done his job. Now let's see if his teammates can step up and have a 2-out round. Well, this is some kind of battle we're looking at right here, Gary.
And at this point of the ballgame, this is a big opportunity for him right here. Couple
Let's
RBIs
go,
win.
Phillies.
You're in a clutch situation right here.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. That one took a tricky hop. Oh, bad grab. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second. And it's Akinori Iwamura at the plate. He singled his last trip. Strike one. Hamels got him to swing on that one, 0-1.
Well, he's just spinning himself into the ground right there. That changeup just about stopped at the plate.
Here's a swing, a soft liner to the left side. And Rollins with a catch.
At the plate, left fielder, 13.
And Crawford's in the box. Second in steals for the ball club a season ago. Base is empty, 1 out. Drilled towards third. And that's going to be a base hit for Crawford.
Well, you're going to manufacture runs. You need to have somebody who can move, and that's what he does. He gets on base and takes the extra bases as well.
And B.J. Upton to bat. .273 average. You look at the league's best base stealers, he's right there. Base is empty with 2 outs. Strike one. Hamels got him to swing on that one, 0-1.
Well, I tell you, with this kind of speed, he really can impact the game, and it's only the pitchers and catchers.
Swung on and wow, that was close. Right back up the middle, almost got him. That will bring up Carlos Pena.
Number 20.
Well, 2 outs, you just want to put the ball in place. You don't go down 1, 2, 3. Give your pitcher a little bit more of a rest, and let's see if he can't get some more offense going.
Quick check at first.
Damn, Howard.
2 outs and a man on first. Oh, Upton runs. Safe. He gets in there.
As a pitcher, you have to know with a runner on first base, he's trying to get in scoring position. You have to do a better job holding the runner.
Spins, checks him at second. He is out. Practice makes perfect. They got him that time around. In, out of the inning. 6 pitches and it's over. There's a shot at Charlie Manuel.
Number 35.
He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up.
Matt, that you can bet before your eyes.
Oh, Carlos Ruiz will come up now. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, pinch hitter coming into the game for the pitcher now. He can go hit the showers. Tuesday is over.
Once you find the center, you are sure to win.
Kicks and throws. He makes contact. Line drive.
Pathetic.
That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Got a clue.
And that's going to bring Jimmy Rollins to the plate.
Out of you.
No one out and a runner on first.
Think about it, those who knew me.
First pitch on the way to Rollins. Hit in the air to left center. And that gets the tying run on board.
Think about to me.
Fantastic chance here.
Must be stripped as a poison river. Great typhoon.
And Worth's batting. He's 1 for 1 so far. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. Lines this one softly up the middle. And it's caught. Play by Bartlett. With that, they'll hold the runners at first and second.
That's a big first out of this inning. Now let's see if he can come back and get out of this thing unscathed.
And Chase Utley to bat. The run scored last season, the top 10 guy. Navarro setting up. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one.
How could I make a man out of you?
Yeah, with 2 strikes on him now. Utley needs to protect, just make contact.
Swift as a coursing river.
That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. That's the second out of the inning. That keeps those runners at first and second.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead attack. Ryan Howard has that unbelievable power. You see fans just sitting on the edge of their seats waiting to see what's going to happen.
Great typhoon.
Here's the pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. Swing and a fly ball, and this might be it. Crawford's there. That's the last out. This ball game is now over. We thank you for tuning in. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball.
Baseball, the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Philadelphia Phillies. Coming at you on 2K Sports.
This is Interleague Baseball as the Rays take on the Phillies, and we're in Philadelphia. Scott Kazmir, the ace starter, looking for the victory on the mound. Alongside Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne, and glad to have you joining us Sunday Night Baseball. Our starter today, a man who's won some big ball games in his young career, Cole Hamels. Steve, as he gets in there against Tampa Bay, what are we looking for today?
Cole Hamels, one of the best changeups in all of baseball out on the mound. But the key to the changeup is his ability to locate his fastball at about 92, 93 miles per hour. Boy, he got it going.
The lineup for the Rays, well, let's take a look at this team that has made some magic of late, courtesy of State Farm. Taking a look at that, Steve, who do you pick out?
Akinori Iwamura is the catalyst to an offense. He's a pesky guy at the top of the lineup. He can do a lot of different things in different situations. Getting on base, getting runners over, and driving them in.
And we're going to see Iwamura here. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started. Swing and, whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. One away.
Left fielder, number 13.
A chance to check out the Phillies here. Here's how they look defensively. Steve, a factor for them?
And take a look at Jimmy Rollins, one of the more sure-handed defenders in the game. He makes all the routine plays, and he can make the athletic play as well.
And Carl Crawford to bat. One out, nobody on.
There's always, hey, full of dead people. What are you going to do?
There's a ground ball. Ends up foul.
Yeah, sucker for the little sucker. Here you go.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Contact time for Carl Crawford.
Well, the Rays, a team that played only about close to 500 ball on the road last year, Gary. I think a part of that is just such a young roster having to deal with the quirks of travel.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout play. And we talked about this Tampa Bay team on the road. Obviously, when you got a starting staff like they have, that really holds you in games when you travel.
Well, it really does. And, you know, they play very good small ball, which pays off in road games as well, where you're playing close games and you need to come up with a big run late.
0-1 offering from Hamels. And that's a strike. Up to now, we'll take the defensive don't pay me stance.
He's swinging at that changeup like he thinks it's on a tee and he's just going to drive it, but not able to make contact.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And out. The catcher makes the play.
That's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first. Doing the pitching, Scott Casper. For Tampa Bay, he'll be starting. And what is this Philadelphia lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
Well, Gary, Scott Casper has that fastball that he tries to run inside the right-handed hitters and away from the lefties. Then he'll go to the slider to the left-handed hitters and use the changeup to get righties out.
And it's Jimmy Rollins in the box now. First pitch on the way to Rollins. Line shot into center field. And the play by Upton. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, number 38.
Now's a good time to take a quick look at how the Rays will be taking the field on defense. Thoughts, Steve? Anybody stand out?
B.J. Upton, boy, he's some kind of an athlete. Originally came to the major leagues as a shortstop, moved to third base. He settled in now in the outfield, a guy that can really run the ball down.
And Worth's batting. Swing and a drive, deep left center. Upton to field this one. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one.
This ball hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
Here's a look at the lineup for Charlie Manuel, brought to you by State Farm. And let's do a little scouting report here, Steve. Who are you looking at?
Chase Utley has that short stroke from the left side of the plate. He handles left-handers as well as he does righties. He's one of the best hitters in the game.
Two outs and nobody on. Base is empty and two down. Casmer sets and throws. Here's a swing and a line drive. And that one's going to drop in. That'll be our first hit of the game.
A good piece of hitting right there. Certainly they would have preferred a couple of guys on base in front of it, but you never know when it's the start of a big inning.
And it's Ryan Howard at the plate. Two outs and a man on first. A shot up the middle. He dives and an acrobatic catch. What a play. How about that? Only needed 4 pitches to...
Let's just think about the logic, shall we?
And Carlos Pena to bat. He'll start it off here in the second.
Would I be coming down here to your level, looking for it?
Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
I see. Under new management.
Swung on, chopped foul towards first.
First rule of leadership. Everything is your fault.
And he fouls off another one.
It's a bug world out there, princess. One of those circle of life. Well, let me
And Carlos Pena misses strike 3.
That's a hard-fighting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
Evan Longoria at the plate. Base is empty with one away. Circle change, count on him, missed 0-1.
Well, I tell you, Coemus really came into his own in 2008, Gary. And, his performance in the playoffs, unparalleled, really. 4 wins in his 5 starts.
No one appreciates that more than I. Shut up. I don't want to hear
hit in the dirt. And that one goes foul. And certainly Hamels, as good as he was, a bit of a surprise that he would become the go-to guy.
Well, he grew up so very quickly, and that changeup almost unhittable at times.
Fastball got him 2 down.
You have to be able to use your fastball in the major leagues, and this guy clearly can use that fastball, throwing in the low 90s, a very effective pitch.
And it's Pat Burrell now. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, Gary, these two teams matching up here in Philadelphia, the bullpen's absolutely critical to their success in the past and to their success here today.
Train to jump with the sound of this bell, set to go off in 15 seconds.
Talking about the World Series for these two teams, Steve, that Philadelphia scoring advantage here at home, 19-9.
Well, it was a major factor, and I think a big part of that is starting pitching, bullpen so critical, and also the Rays defense let them down a little bit.
Come on, Hamels.
Hoping for something a little higher there, 1-1.
Well, he puts everything he has into that swing, hoping that if he does make contact, it can go a long way. Unfortunately, no contact.
No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. And it's time now to move to the bottom half of the second. Defensive change.
Now, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
And it's Raul Ibanez in the box now. Swing and a miss on a ball below the knees, 0-1. Hit on the ground, up the middle. And Bartlett picks it up. And that'll set down Ibanez.
Number 8, James Victorino.
And Victorino's batting. Led this team last year in batting average. One out, bases empty. Kazmir sets and throws. Swung on and hit. Upton. And he can't make the play. This could be trouble. Uh-oh, that's an error. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error.
Well, he's a big bat in this lineup and a guy that they count on to help drive in runs.
And Feliz settles in. Batting .249. Kazmir sets and throws. Ground ball towards second. So Feliz is retired.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
And with the pitcher due up next here, they're just going to issue the free pass to go after him.
Well, you see the strategy with a lot in the National League. Pitcher tends to be an easy out, so you put the hitter before him on base and go right after the pitcher.
Runners at first and third with 2 away. Ruiz is going to come in and pinch run.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. If you're going to make a running move, then bring in somebody a little bit faster. This burns a player off your bench, and you really didn't gain anything by making this decision.
Swing, hit. This one's to Upton. And it falls in. Phillies a chance to score. And Victorino will score. And he is safe at third ahead of that throw. Well, the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of.
Hey, Gary picks up an RBI. Good piece of hitting and giving himself a little bit of run support.
And Iwamura corrals that. And he'll step on the back. That'll do it. They'll get that first run of the ball game here in the second. Something to work on. Philadelphia is leading 1-0. And we've got Bartlett batting. They'll get things going here in the third. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Rollins on that grounder. Though Bartlett is retired. It's Ibar at the plate. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
With the pinch hitter coming into the game now, it means we're going to see a new pitcher starting off the next inning.
Base is empty with 1 away. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
0-1 is a circle change. It's over for a called strike.
Well, the changeup right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
And that's a base hit. Ibar on at first. And that's going to bring Akinori Iwamura up. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, runner on at first. Fresh count, Iwamura, here it is. That one goes foul. 0-1 offering from Hamilton. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And that'll retire Iwamura.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now in the scoring position. Okay, a scary guy to have to play here. Carl Crawford has that exciting speed. Let's see if it comes into play.
This is one of those great opportunities, and opportunities you have to take advantage of. Being down just 1 in this game, big chance for a hit.
Well, nothing says clutch hitting like a 2-out RBI. He's got to make contact and try to put it in play.
I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation brought to you by 2K Sports.